but I'm really excited about February 27th, 2016. That's my next defense. That's my next date. But something happens
Yeah.
on the way to.
You get involved in a bit of a car accident.
Yes.
Look at this car.
Nasty.
This
nasty.
car's fucked.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call in the biz totaled.
Yeah, no, I was standing next to the guy who towed it. He was like, "So I assume the people who were in this car died, huh?" And I looked at him. I was like, "I was driving it." So, no.
So no one got hurt badly.
No, yeah. So the story is I went to pick up my fiance from work. We were
Is this your current fiance or somebody else?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I picked her up. We were on our way back home, and we were near an on-ramp to the highway. We were about to pass this on-ramp to the highway, but there was another car coming from the opposite direction, and they thought they had enough time to make this turn. The light went yellow. They thought they had just enough time to make this turn. Well, I also thought I had just enough time to make it through this yellow light, and they straight head on. You can see that they hit the front right side of the car. It was head on.
They got you good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how was going through this? Do you remember the accident very much? Do you remember being in it?
Yes. I remember looking at the light, and the last thing I saw before impact was just headlights. And then boom, confusion. And then you're sitting there. I saw smoke rolling out of the front of the car. Wow. First thing I did was touch my arms all the way to my fingertips, touch my legs all the way down to my toes. And I was like, happy. I was excited.
I was like, feel everything. You move everything.
I was like, bro, I made it. Like,
wow.
I'm
alive.
I look over in the passenger side where my fiance is. She's screaming.
Oh.
Yeah, she looks to be in pain. So now I have to get out of the car. The frame has bent my door. So I literally have to kick my door off of its hinges.
Wow.
So it goes flying. I am now out of the car. The driver of the other vehicle who hit me is a young girl. She's about 16, 17 years old. She's running towards me, screaming, "Sorry, I am so sorry. Oh my God." Like she's freaking the fuck out.
And so when she got up to you, you punched her in the face?
Boom. Just a right jab. Just boom.
Good. She probably went down like a sack of bricks.
I couldn't believe it. She was out. But no, I didn't like that she was trying to put the situation on her. Like, oh my God. I was just like, move out of my fucking way. I had to get to the other side of the car, to the passenger side.
Because you were concerned about your fiance at this point.
Yes. And the door won't open. So this is another door. I have to, and dude, then I'm kind of realizing I have like weird strength and
so you have to channel your inner Brock Lesnar for this one.
I ripped this fucking door off the car. And I pulled her out of the car. She stands up on her feet, and immediately she starts going back down. There's something wrong with her ankle. She had ended up, I guess whenever the car hit, it had like threw her legs over so fast that it like twisted her ankle.
Wow.
But yeah, so this car accident is posted on Facebook. I announced to everybody that I'm in a car accident.
So this kind of puts your match that's coming up here real soon in jeopardy.
That's what I want people to think.
Yeah. And
so we go to February 27th, 2000.
So this car accident was a work. You planned this.
Yeah, I told the lady, I was like, fucking give it.
You better make this look good, and you hit me dead on.
I was like, strong style. We're doing this Japan. But yeah, I'm not letting people know that I'm fine. That
you're playing with the idea that maybe that this match won't happen. Maybe.
Well, it's funny because so my next match is happening February 27th. About 2 days before this date, I am at work and I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Like an
For
actual
real.
heart attack. Yeah. Like I'm my vision's going in and out. I'm hard of breath. My chest is fucking killing me.
Jesus.
I huh?
That would make you freak out, right?
Dude, I'm so glad I had a walkie-talkie with this job because I got right on the radio and I was like, I do not feel good. I am going down.
I am going down. Send help.
A whole announcement to everybody who has a
Code
radio.
red, code red.
Mountain Dew, brother. Code red. I'm going down. Yeah, they end up I don't take an ambulance to the hospital, but my boss drives me to the hospital. What happened was I had a anxiety, like a panic attack.
Wow. What was it over, do you think?
The doctor thinks it had something to do with the car crash, like a couple days after, like trauma in my body.
Like, basically freaking out because it could have been much worse. Like, you could have died, and like your
Well, I
fiance
wasn't
could have
think
been more hurt.
yeah. I wasn't thinking about it, or I think it was like a body
Yeah.
anxiety.
Have you ever had a panic attack prior to that?
Prior, no,
Since then?
tons.
Wow.
Not because of this, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I just played my cards safe, and I went to the hospital to get it checked out. The bill for this fucking anxiety attack was crazy. If you ever, listeners, if you have an anxiety attack, don't go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, they'll put you through the ringer.
Oh my god! And
They'll
if you have
sign you
any
up
kind
for
of
everything. They'll be like, "Oh, we give him that, give him that." Yeah.
And if you have any kind of financial burden, like if that causes depression for you or anything like that, please be careful going to the hospital.
Yeah, if you have issues and you're stressing out, imagine what that hospital bill is going to do to your stress after. So
Not obviously, if you need to go to the hospital, fucking go to the hospital.
for sure, for sure. But I have a stance for like me personally. Unless I feel like holy shit, I could be dying. There's no way I'm going to the hospital. I will go through a lot of pain. I will, I might act like my fiance would say that I act like a baby at home, but I'll go through pain, I'll go through sickness and all kinds of stuff, but I will not go to the hospital unless I feel like something's seriously wrong.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
No. But I use this to my advantage. So we fast forward to February 27th, 2015. Phoenix Pro Wrestling is holding an event in Johnstown, Pennsylvania at the Bulldog Arena. I have a match against Psycho Fusion. This is that event. And for my entrance to the ring, I'm on crutches, Mike.
Now, for real life though, are you 100% going into this match?
110%.
That's good. That's good. So this is all for the crowd. Make people think that the crash maybe was worse than it actually was.
Yep, jazz it up. I go out to the ring. I got it, the crutches, and now I'm cutting a promo, kind of leading us to believe that we're gonna have to cancel this match. I don't remember the promo. I wait for an opening for me to take the crutch, attack Psycho Fusion before the match. That's how the match starts.
Get the upper hand.
Go ahead.
Yeah, get the upper hand.
Yep. And I end up getting the win. My second title defense is complete.
So this is a kind of a trend with you, is that you're playing dirty to keep this title.
Yeah. I mean, I got Kess Edison. Whenever they originally approached me to have Kess Edison as my manager, Kess really wasn't doing anything like worth mentioning at this point. So I felt like I don't need a mouthpiece, but if you give me a good manager, I'll use them. And Kess Edison, honestly,
that is an interesting point. You don't need a mouthpiece. You're the one of those guys that can carry yourself on the mic just fine. So
Kess Edison's my favorite manager I've ever had, but just because of this run that we're talking about now.
Yeah.